Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to CDR. I am CDR Nerfback. Good to have you here. So we are readying up the lads. We're ready to get going here in Belgium for the third time here for Tier 3. Will we have rain? I know Tier 1 had a little bit on qualified on Friday. Tier 2 didn't have any rain at all. So will there be any? So 20 drivers are going into Q1. We've got a full grid this evening. No reserves in, so that's good to see, and it's dry. So that's a good start for Q1. Evening Curly, evening Clay, evening Chaos. Already on the stream chatting away. Good to have a few people in there. Keep me company along the way. I'll try and bring you all the news as it happens. Session will start shortly. There we go. So session has started. Let's get the tyres, the map and the lap data on there for you. And we'll see who's out first and what tyre everyone will be on. I did notice on Friday the softs weren't a great tyre for a race tyre. A couple of people did try it on a short stint, didn't last very long at all. Mediums didn't last too long, 7 or 8 laps at all, a maximum. So, is it a one stop? Is it a two stop? A couple of people struggled with tyre wear on Friday. They opted for the two stop and got a McLaren out. So is that Wee Man Berkey? It certainly is. Wee Man Berkey first out on track. Oh, there's a stake in front of him. There is a stake of Chaos. New driver here this evening. We've got Wee Man Berkey. Clay is out on a lap as well in the Alpine. Alpine and the Haas are at the top of the championship at the moment, battling it out. I'm not too sure where we stand at the moment after Friday. I know Tier 2 finished in front of the Alpines. I haven't actually checked where the Tier 1 lads finished. Curly is out on a lap as well. Good old Curly Whirly. Wee Man Berkey. We're getting a few cars out on track now. No, I was going to say there's no Kane. He's normally the first one out, but not tonight. There's Clay in the Alpine. Chaos will be setting the lap first, followed by Clay, followed by Berkey, followed by an Aston Martin of Curly. Jump up on Riker for sector 1. Not Riker, Chaos, apologies. As he comes round turn 1. Not a great turn there. There's the other Alpine of hindsight coming up the pits just as his mate comes past. Evening Housey. Chaos down the back straight. So it's a 31 flat for him. And Clay is a 30.7. So Clay already setting the pace. Round the hairpin, down the hill, round to the left, very easy to invalidate on that corner and the next corner as well, which takes you out wide. Pulls you to the outside. Clay and Chaos make their way around towards the bus stop. See where the times are going to be. Nice and clean through there. So Chaos with 144.8. Clay popping in with a 43.4. And then we've got Berkey coming in with a 44.7 to the 10th quicker than Chaos. The other Alpine of Hindsight is on his outlap. And then we've got the Aston of Curly Whirly. And he puts himself fourth in a 44.994. Got a Haas coming around there. I'm not sure whether they're on a lap now. Wab is on a lap. Wookie is on a lap as well. As Wookie comes round the final chicane, heads to the line. Where's he going to put himself? Wookie goes, ooh, with 4/10 down on Clay. So we've got a Red Bull coming up there, have we? There we go, that is Gainful. He's on a slow lap. Let's jump on with Wab. Oh no, Gainful wasn't on a slow lap, apologies, 44.1. And then Wab just tops his teammate by 3/10. Neither of them can catch Clay. And we've got Anderson with a 44.1. Who else is this? Oh, that's Gainful blocked someone. So Kane just coming around to start his lap. Kane taking himself through a rouge. CDR S will open. There we go. And Williams and his teammates staying out of the way. Rabbi joined us. We now have 20 drivers. Chaos pops into the pits. There he comes out the pits. So who else is on our out lap? There we go with Kane. So Kane's just coming around through sector 2. And he's invalidated on that corner we just previously spoke about. Which sucks you out. Wooben, he's on a lap. He's just started one, so we'll stay on board with him in the Williams. 30.7 we're looking at for sector 1. He flat out through a rouge. He certainly is. Into the braking zone. A little bit of grass on the tyres there. A little bit of squirreling up coming out the bend. Into the hairpin we go. Chip and Marshall just started their laps as well. Go on in, Halsey, what's the weather? Is it dry? Dry. Excellent, that's what we want. You wanted the rain. Oh no. Belgium in the vein. Not good. Here we go. Wooben coming around the corner. Evening also. Oh, a little bit squirrely coming out there. Wooben coming across the line. Puts himself P10 45.3. And we've got... Oh, someone jumped in there. Who's just jumped in there? Ferrari. That was Chip. 43.9. And the other Ferrari's coming around. James Brown on his outlap. Marshall just coming through sector 3 now. So we've got a wee Rabbi on a lap with he's just in sector 1. Alan's coming down now. Bull behind him. Alan with a 44.9 and Gainful with a 43.3. There's a challenge at the front. Rabbi making his way through sector 2. Oh, nice. Chaos decided to set another lap. He's gone out again. Rabbi making his way up to the chicane. Right in front of him on his outlap. Rabbi comes across the line and goes P7, 44.006, almost a 007. So we've got James Brown as invalidated. That's not good. Mike is on his lap. We've got Gould on an outlap, Kane on an outlap. Okay, obviously invalidating earlier. James will, I assume, go in the pits. Here he does. Between the lines, kept it within the lines. Kane, Allen for the hairpin. They keep it in line this time. He certainly does. Just drops the gear. Takes it nicely round the corner. So Riker's heading towards the chicane. 15.999 for sector 2. Across the line. And he goes P13, 44.9. There's 3 guys there with 44.9s. So Gould, he's currently sector 1. Kane just coming through sector 3. Kane's across the line. He's going to put himself P8, 44 flat. Good lap time from him there. The McLaren of Weeman Berkey, he's just doing another lap. Gould was going round in sector 3. Gould looks quick. Gould across the line. And Gould was quick, 43.2. Not improving. Whelan Berkey isn't improving. Kane's on his way in. James Brown has invalidated his outlap. On board, he's in the ground and starts as well. out on a lap as well. Oh, sorry, on his out lap. Also, he'll be the only one loss at a time. So top 7 are safe. Anyone in the 44s, I would 10 will he be saying to go again. I think the 44 flat is going to be the cut-off. James Brown there with a 44-1. Having said that, 2 minutes left in the session. Berkey on his way in. Everyone at the bottom is coming out again. Anderson going to go quicker. Fairly close around the middle of the pack. Housey is on a lap at the bottom there. Osso's on his out lap. We're getting out the way of Housey. Rookie's done enough, he's retired. Save a set of tyres, 1-1 for them. As Housey comes across the line, where's he going to put himself? Oh, on the cusp, 44-7. Where's Osso? Osso's coming round the hairpin. Not sure whether Curly retire. Ruben's invalidated. 7 seconds to get across the line. Will he go again? He's got to go again. He's got no fuel light on. Oh, wow, that wasn't an invalidation. I have no idea. Osso is coming through, just starting sector 3. Housey will go again if he can. He's in the drop zone. Is he improving in sector 2? 6 tenths up is Riker. Allen is 5 tenths up. Osso's finished at the bottom. Sorry, Osso. Ruben isn't improving. So Riker will be coming across the line shortly. MP17, will he move up? He does. He moves up to P11, pushes Housey down. If he's on a lap, is he on a lap? No, he's not on a lap. Ruben isn't improving. I think that's it. Chaos has managed to get through. Housey is not improving. Ruben is not improving. So Chaos on his debut here in Tier 3 has made it through to Q2 with a 44-7. So it was a bit higher than I thought it was going to be. Ruben has boxed. So there we have it. That is Ruben's invalidated. You got through because you were 3/1000s quicker than Wee Man Berkey. A 716 versus a 719. Who else have we got on track? Here comes Chaos. Across the line. Messaging and driving. There we go. That is Q1 over and done. So confirmation there. I got Gainful with a 5-place grid penalty. We missed that. Blocking something or other. So Gould with the fastest lap in second Q1. That's a 1:43.226. 2 Visa Cash App Balls at the top. And there we are. Weeman, Berkey, Housie, Curly, Ruben and Oslo that were losing till the race. Q2. So another 5 drivers will be eliminated. Oh, it's gone a bit cloudy here. Let's see where the drivers end up. Even anarchy. So we've got Clay first one out on track. And we've got Wee Rabby and Chip and James Brown. All looking to get a lap done. Two Ferraris together, 2 Mercedes together. Most of the drivers now coming out on track. Just 5 left in the pits. 6 left in the pits. Clay has started this flying lap. There's Wee Rabby. Downshift, foot back to the floor. Wee Rabby. One downshift for Wee Rabby. Then we've got the Ferrari of Liverpool. Got the Ferrari of James Brown. No downshift for him. Clay makes his way up to the chicane. Nice and tight. A little bit of curb. And it is 44.4. So McLaren of Weir Abbey coming around the corner. 45.1. Gainful. Gainful just started his lap. Chip was a 45 flat. The other Ferrari of James Brown goes up to P2, 44.7. And the Mercedes of Marshall, 43.9. Where did that come from? Dark horse. Unless they were stress offs, in which case we'll let him off. Alan is coming round now to cross the line, followed by the two Hasses, 45 flat. Watt goes in 44.4, just in front of Clay. Chaos at a 44 flat. And Mercedes there of Kane coming around the final corner. Kane sticking it in 6 with a 44.9, similar to last time. And we've got the Orla Alpine. No, we haven't. That's not an Alpine. That must be Clay coming back round. Yep. Gainful. Next one because Riker is on his outlap. Across the line. Gainful goes on the top at a 43.2. Coming through the S's, kind of S's ish, right and the left and the right. I class it as an S. And then on to the final back straight. That's not a straight. Looking to get up there with his teammate. And he's sitting in P3. There he goes. Across the line, P11, 45.8. So we've got Wookie on an outlap. We've got Gould on an outlap. And Hindsight just coming around the final corner on his outlap. So we'll sit on board with Hindsight. Hindsight lift as he goes through a rouge. Nope. No lift. And DRS open. Good time from him there in sector 1. I expect to see him up there around about where Marshall is. As Wookie just starts his flying lap. Mercedes just pulled out of the way there. And it's like around 2, 15.5 for him. As Riker comes right, oh, he's invalidated. Riker's invalidated, that won't be good for him. Currently down in 11th. Hindsight across the line. Puts himself on the front row. 43.8. Who's this? It's Gainful as he gets a bit of a squiggle on. He's gone quicker again. 43.133. Just to secure that place up at the front. Go Wookie 15 flat through sector 2. Wookie currently in a battle, well, sort of in a battle with Clay and Wab for the championship. Wookie goes up there with a 43.4. Now just in front of Hindsight. Where's Gould? Now Gould's just coming out of sector 2. As Gould goes 43 flat. Chip comes across the line. Chip puts himself on the second row with P4. Got James Brown, he's on a lap 2/10 up. Kane is on a lap, Kane's improving by 6/10 there. So Kane puts himself in P5. Chaos is on a lap, currently P8, so he's looking to improve. Clay does need to go out again because he's currently in the P10 in the drop down. Expect to see a new set of softs here up at the top. 10th up in sector 1. Wipers on his outer lap. Chaos 3/10 up to 43.7, so moving up a couple of places. Clay's a second up. Probably a 43.4, so it's their second row at the moment, unless he's got something in it here. Wab not really up in the first sector on his run. Rabbi coming down now to start his lap. Here comes Clay right in the final corner. Clay gonna put himself, ooh, P3, 43.3. Rabbi was nearly 2/10 up in the first sector. Wow, has invalidated. That's not good for him. He's out. He won't get back now. If he does, possible. If he's got any, yeah, he's charging his ERS. He could go again. We're having coming up to sector 2 split. See where he is. He's 8/10 up. Wow. Massive improvement from him there. Marshall, he's on a lap. Riker, he's on a lap. Possibly he's on a lap as well. Marshall's up marginally. Wee Rabbi comes across the line, puts himself P8. Not massively safe. Anderson is finished. Chaos is finished in P11. Hard load there for Chaos. So Wab, he's on a lap and he's charging. He's done exactly the same time. 31.062. Alan's come through there as well. Riker, he's on a lap. So Marshall's at risk. Marshall is out on track and he's improving marginally. He's 5/10 up in sector 2. It's going to be close. Captain's Hindsight's at risk. He's marginally up in sector 1. So we've got Blazers pitting. We've got a Mercedes at Marshall coming across the line first. Marshall jumps up to P4. Riker jumps up to P11, so knocks his teammate down to P12. Wab and Allen are the two that can do the damage, so Hindsight could be a risk here. Hindsight will be the last one across the line. So Wab comes around the final chicane. Where's he going to put himself? That was a lot of pressure for him, and he's only P9. Allen coming across the line now. Allen's gonna go P14. He stays where he was. Wee Rabbi, he's not improving. So Hindsight is out. Someone we usually see at the top. That's not good. Bad luck to Captain Hindsight. I think everyone else has set a time. They have indeed. Wee Rabbi jumped into the pit. He's safe in P10. Here we go, so there is a confirmation of your top 15 as we go into Q3. So Gould again, fastest lap in there, 700s, nearly 800s quicker than Gainful and Clay and Marshall. We are going to be losing Hindsight, Riker, Chaos, Allen and Anderson out of Q2. Here we go, so Q3 shootout. Gould's looking good for pole, unless Clay can pull something out the bag. Or Wab has been fast. So possibility of 3 pole positions, we'll keep an eye out there. But will we get a surprise? Will we get someone different? Who have we got coming out? Here we go. We got Clay out first. He's going to set the pace. We've got a Ferrari coming out as well. That'll be Chip. The number 2 Mercedes together as well, Kane and Marshall. How's Marshall invalidated already? How did you do that? So, only 4 drivers out on track at the moment. Warming themselves up and ready for setting the time on the board. They comes up to the chicane and away we go. Down to the braking zone. King and Marshall. Start their laps. Got Wab on an out lap as well, not leaving it as late as he did last time. He's on an out lap. Coming up to the back of RB. As Clay makes his way down the back straight towards the chicane. It's got to be a 43 something this. There we go, 43-1. There we go. Who's next across the line? It'll be a Ferrari. Well, it's a Chip. 43-3. Mercedes of Marshall on P3 with a 43.7, and then Wab is on an outlap. Kane will be the next one. Kane 44.1. So is that Gould next one? Gould is on his outlap. Wookie is on his outlap as well. James Brown, follow him round as he comes through the S's. Brown crossed the line. Puts himself in front of Chip. 43.1. Just 3 100ths behind Clay. Good lap there, hitting him. Gainful putting a 43.3 in. The other Ferrari coming round. He boxing. We've got He got Wab on a lap. He's just coming to the chicane now. Wow, Wab at a 42.6. Wookie's invalidated. He's wasted that run. Gould is just coming round to finish his lap. Oh, and off goes Gould. That was a oops into turn 1. 42.7 for Gould. That's not Clay down to P3. Wee Rabby is on a lap. So Wookie back in the pits. He's got another go in a minute. So top 2 in the 42s, well into the 42s. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. No, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, sorry, in the 43s. And K in the 44s. Wee Rabby looking to put himself up near the front. .9 for sector 2, that's good. Yeah, we're aware of that. We spotted that when it came up in Q1. Cheers, Housie. Here comes Wee Rabby into the chicane. Nice and smooth through there. That's a good time there from Wabby. Rabby, not Wabby. There we go. B5, 43.2. Wookie is out. Oh. Wookie's on his outlap. Kane's on an outlap. And Chip's on an outlap. Chip will be first. Yeah, it is a stupid game. Play back in, Gainful. No. The Chip has started his lap. We'll see where he goes. Wookie started his lap as well. There's Chip. His teammate behind him. Or in front of him. No, teammate in front of him. He's giving him a toe. Hindsight has left the session. Come back, Hindsight. Good Chip. His teammate was Wookie. Wookie's just coming on the hairpin. Don't invalidate. Oof. Kane's just behind him. Chip looking at him, improving. He's nearly 3/10 up on his time, so that's a 43 flat. Whereas Wookie hasn't set a time. 14.8, that's a good time there from Wookie. Oh, almost took himself in the gravel. We've got Clay back out on an outlap. We've got Gould on another outlap. James Brown on an outlap. This is all or nothing for Wookie. He won't get another go. 43 something. 43.1. P6 for Wookie. So we've got Gainful. Oh, it's a Mercedes of Kane. It is Kane, half a second up. So Kane jumped up to P7. Plays on a lap, sector 1. He's a 10th and a bit up in sector 1. And that is it. So Wab has finished. Rabbi has finished. Who's next across the line? Is it Gainful? It is. Gainful across the line. Oh, Gainful's on the front row. 42.7. I did say we might get a surprise. James Brown. He's a 10th and a bit up. Where's Clay? Clay is 2.5 tenths up. Next one to cross the line will be James Brown. And he's invalidated! Oh no! Here comes Clay across the line. Where will he get? He's only P4. Mercedes of Marshall. Clay's down to P5. Marshall jumps to P4. The Ferrari of Chip has gone in the pits. We've got Wookie coming round through the chicane. Wookie's pitted. Wookie's not improved. Gould is the last one. Where will Gould take? Will he get a front row? He does. He takes pole with a 42.615 and puts Wab down to P2. Wow. Where's Kane? Kane's still on track. Kane has invalidated. I said we're going to see some penalties in the race. We've had quite a few invalidated laps here this evening through Q1, Q2 and Q3. So there we are. There is your Q3 times. Not what we were really expecting at the top, but good for the championship. Well, 6.5 tenths in the top 10. Wow, that's incredible. Good going there. Some good times on the board, and we'll advance to. We'll advance to the race. So will we see one stops? Will we see two stops? Will we see mediums, hards and softs? Lads will get their setup ready. We did see a couple of softs on Friday. Didn't last all that long, but people put them on. We did get a couple of VSCs, no safety cars since here too. Will we see a safety car? I think we'll have a mixture of tyres. I don't think it'll all be one or the other. Session's about to start. So let's get on the information. What have we got tyre wise? No softs, just 4 sets of hards. So we'll start at the back. We've got Osso Bosso on the medium. Uvan on the hard, starting there in P19. Curly Whirly, medium tyres again for him at the back. Moving up to Housey, he's starting on the hard. So we've got a selection of different ones at the back. Medium there for Weeman Berkey in P16. Anderson on a medium as well. Allen, medium tyres for him as well. So these will be going to lap 7, 8 maybe. See where they went out. Chaos, first race with us this evening. He's starting on the medium tyre. He's choosing the medium. Riker and Captain Hindsight, 12th and 11th, both going for the hard tyre, going long into the race. Up to P10 now, medium for Wee Rabby, medium for Kane in P9, Gameful up there in P8 with the medium tyre as well. Wookie starting in P7, a bit lower than usual to him, but let's see if he can work his way up. 2 Ferraris next, James Brown, Chip Hazard, 6 and 5, Clay in P4, that he's moved up a place because Gameful's had the 5 place grid penalty. So it's medium again for Clay, Marshall with a medium as well, and Wab and Gould at P2 and P1, the front row with a medium set. So it should be good start to the race. Take care into turn 1, can always be disastrous, don't want to lose an end plate, it'll ruin your race. Better to give it a little bit of space and get you back up a rouge. There we are, possible race strategies we have there, medium, medium, hard, or medium, hard, no soft tyres on the strategy list there. As we've got, we've got Gould pointing right the way across in Wab's direction. He's aiming for the left hand side of the track, so he's got a good position on turn 1. That's the last few cars coming round there. It's also at the back, just lining up the back of the grid. And we'll see. There we go. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go. And Gould does in fact come right the way across in front of Wab. Clay gets a good start as well around the outside. No incident to turn 1, clear through turn 1, absolutely brilliant. And we've got Captain Hindsight dropping a few places there, he's gone down to P16 now already. So the hard runners have gone down to the back, top 11 now running on medium tyres, and Hindsight has left the session. Wab's making a move up on Gould. Oh, Clay's going around the outside as well, thinks better of it. Wab has taken a lead. As we go into the hairpin, and Wookie's up to P5, just behind Marshall. Hindsight to rejoin. So Gould's got a great start into turn 1, but Wab managed to take advantage as Marshall goes wide. Be a little warning there for him. And everyone seems to have managed to get Hopper on the first lap perfectly fine. See where everyone has position change. So biggest loser was James Brown, down 4 places. Moving up 5 places. Oh no, Captain Hindsight down 9 places. Not sure what happened to him there. Don't expect to see anyone in the pits. Keep an eye out for in case there was any contact and wing damage. That's what upsets the fastest lap of the race so far. And there's no one. No. Types like the bits, James. What's going on here? Yep, also was up a place. Courtesy of hindsight. Some moves going on up here. Now DRS is enabled. Play pushing on the back of Marshall's managed to get past him. Players dropped down a place behind Marshall. Missed that. Well, Stafford hasn't managed to get out of DRS though. Marshall almost out of DRS of Gould. Got Anderson pretty close to the back of Leica there. 3/10 back on him. Gainful 2/10 back on Wookie. Jones on board. Wookie is approaching the back of place. 6/10 back on him. Gould's very close to Wab at the front as well. Everyone's going to get DRS. Marshall just took the fastest lap off Wab again. Leica makes a move. No, Anderson makes a move back to Leica and the swap of places again. Wookie's really close to the back of Clay here. He loses out to Gainful. Playing under pressure from Gainful. Up at the front, still the same. Wab, Gould, Marshall, top three. Pulling a little bit of a gap there. Playing 9/10, 9.5 tenths. Chip is now out of DRS from Wookie, so we've got Wookie P6, Chip P7. 3 seconds off the back, and Chaos has lost DRS to Anderson. A little bit of contact there between Leica and Anderson. Anderson jumping around a little bit as is Leica. So back up to the top. Just 3/10 back now on Wab. There's the pressure here as we go through a Rouge. Archer will take Wab and we take the lead. Marshall just too far back. Wab's taking it back again. Wab doing some defensive driving there as Anderson's dropping back. Anderson crashed. Weeman Berkey's gone. Weeman Berkey's in the wall. We've got a safety car. 3 laps in, we have a safety car. Mr. Berkey has gone. Yeah, he ended up in a wall. So this will extend stint 1 for all the medium runners. So lap 7 or 8 will become 9, 10 or even 11, depending on the wear. That will make a 1 stop more doable for them. One drive into the deltas now until we catch the safety car. He's just on the other side of turn 1. Also certainly is jumping up the leaderboard. I'm not going to say what I said last week because as soon as I said it, it popped up. And I ain't even going to say it on the last lap because I'm pretty sure last week when I said it on the last lap it popped up. But we all know what it's about. Oh no, Wab's pitting. Oh, everyone's pitting. I didn't think that was going to happen. Everyone is in the pits. So hopefully by the time Wookie gets there, Wab will have gone because it's the end of the pit lane. Double stacking everyone. Has to wait a second or two. So Riker and Chaos are leading the race in the Sauber. One on a medium, 1.5. Alan was disqualified. I'm not sure what that was about. I missed that. Let's just go to race director. Alan crossed the... Oh, he blocked the pit lane. He's blocked the pit lane, so he's been disqualified. Stupid game. Oh dear. So, after the pit stops, the top has changed. We've got Riker and Chaos at the top. We've got Housley on 4 pole hard. We've got Gould who's pitted and come out in P4. Wab who is now P6 behind Osu. So from Wab leading the race and Gould behind him, there's Clay. Clay's down in P9. Certainly mixed it up a little bit. I mean, these mediums on Osso and Chaos are going to go a little bit longer. The hards, will they go to the end? They should go to the end, maybe. Saves out until everyone's bunched back up. Safety car isn't in this lap. So another lap out for them, that'll be lap 6. 18 laps on the hards under normal race conditions. Can it be done? Far back and everyone's bunched up. Everyone's ready to go. Keep some heat in the tyres. I've got his teammate behind him, give him some sort of buffer. Halsey on hard, same striker. Ghoul's got fresh hards, 4 laps younger than Halsey. I think that will make much of a difference. Also up there in P5. He's throwing his lap. Also up there in P5 with 5 lap over for mediums. And probably 25% more, I'd say. Wab there looking to make a jump on also, if he can. Also for driver there. If he stays there. Not gone yet. This car was in the pit lane, so he's just picking his moment when he can go. And he's gone. How's he looking to get the jump on Chaos? The lock up there from Halsey. Bob gets a better driver and also Blaze drops down behind Chip on the restart. Marshall looking for their move on hindsight. As Wab does in fact pass also. 3, 10, 4. Wab goes a little bit wide. And we are back racing. Rabbi's dropping back down a little bit. He's down in P15 now. Still the same at the front. Chaos has fallen out of DRS of Riker, so he will be vulnerable now as we go up into a Rouge. As Chip passes Captain Hindsight. Hindsight's dropping back behind Clay. As he had a moment, he's stopping there. DRS is now enabled. Chaos under pressure from Halsey. Go on with Halsey as we go round turn 1. In there from Halsey. DRS activated. Is he going to be enough time? Oh, he's not going to get past him. Chaos defends well with his DRS. He rinsed his DRS. Also has now been overtaken by Clay and Rookie. Medium tire will start to struggle now. Just picked up there on his left. Having Gould back into P4 and P5. You know, oh, he goes deep, and that's allowed Wab to go round and reclaim 4th position. Housy's going to have another go here at Chaos. And he goes into turn 1. Closer than he was. Chaos has got no ERS left. He's been rinsing it. So he's going to be a sitting duck to Housy. And Wab may also go past him because he won't have any DRS. He's out of DRS. Wab around the outside. Wab's going to take 2 places in 1 straight. And he's back up to P2. Now he's hunting down Riker. Gould didn't manage to get Chaos. Play there. He has his back got Chaos on that lap. Oh, Chaos goes wide. Gould under pressure there from Marshall. So Chaos dropped 2 seconds behind Housy now, so Gould is dropping back from Wab because he's stuck in traffic. Chaos dropping down now. Marshall's now past him, and Chaos has pitted. So those 8-lap-old tyres are now becoming tired. And also Bosso has pitted as well, so he's now 18th, unfortunately. Whereas Wab is gaining on Riker. Riker will be under pressure here. And that room. Gonna get a long way round. Riker defended well, but how is he back into play? We go again, next time we come down to the Rouge. Also, who's got the P word? He's picked one up. And he's over to Chaos. I didn't have to say penalty, because he's already got it. Gould has now brought himself back up behind Housy. Housy's having a look there at Wab. Riker's going to be struggling as we come out of turn 1. Wow. Housy. Oh, Gould hasn't got very much DRS. Make a move first. Wab's going to make a move on Housy. Riker. Here he goes down the outside. And that is Wab in first, Riker in second, Housy in third. And Gould just behind, watching them. Marshall's joined the party as well. And Chip. Way up to P7, he's still behind him. Chaos down 70 now, up in P2. He didn't. There it goes wide. Moving around again. Riker has actually dropped down of DRS now, 1.2 seconds behind Wab. So those 10 lap old tyres will start to be going. Won't be gone yet, but they will start to be going. That's with houses as well, they'll have to come in and pit. Which will move Gould back up into P2 once those two lads pit. Marshall up to P3. Down to a Rouge, we've got Gould very close to the back of Housey. And he's going to make a move on who? We've got Wab way ahead, Housey's going for the move on Micah, Gould's going for the move on Micah. Micah's gone back and lost out. And now they hunt down Wab Staffen. Gould under pressure from Marshall. Marshall's tyres will be starting to go after Housey. How long can Housey stretch the hard out for? Can he hold out for another BSC safety car? Oh, as Marshall does go wide. No penalty in the Bob Mosso. Would surprise me. Riker's charging his ERS back up. Marshall's just behind him. So lap 13 of 22, 9 laps to go. As we come round turn 1 again, Housey is 2.8 seconds off the back, so Gould will be looking to attack. Gould looking to go down the outside. Too far back to make a move, and Gould is back up to P2. Now the hunt starts for him on Wabstaffen, 2.7 seconds down the road. Is Gould quick enough to make up nearly 3 seconds? Another attack still as it was. Wookie still stuck behind Clay. Gainful still stuck behind Wookie. It's back up to P12 on 12 lap old tyres. Sector 2. We've got Wookie off the road. Wookie's under pressure from Gainful. Gainful's past him. Wookie made a mistake. Kane picks up a track limit warning. Penalty. He's had 3 warnings. He's got a penalty. So 3.1 now there's gap to Gould. Any overtakes? No. Riker has now lost out to Clay. He's made his way back up to P6. Hindsight pitted for mediums. Halsey's dropped out of DRS of gold, so he's going to need to pit soon, as is Riker. I thought they would have done it now. We've got 8 laps to go, so now is the time to go if you're going to go. Woburns picked up the penalty as well there, so we Kane, Woburn and also with time penalties. Riker is in back into the pits, as is Kane. Lost a couple of tenths on that lap, down to 2.8. As everyone in the crowd cheers him whap as he goes past. Marshall made a move on Halsey. Halsey's tyres starting to show signs of deterioration there, 14 laps old now. Yes, and here you go for Wab. Wab is leading the race. 2.6 now, so Gould has managed to find some time from somewhere. Pull back some time there. Halsey dropped down to there. Chip is in P5. Anson picking up a time penalty, so 11th, 12th, 16th and 17th all the time penalties. So there's a new Chip who's in Chip and Clay are in DRS and cars in front. Halsey's going to be overtaken here by Chip and possibly Clay as we go up to a Rouge. Halsey's pitted. Chip is all over the back of him. There goes Chip. Is Clay going to get him as well? He's going to go for it. He's got it. I'll make a move on Chip. Took a little bit of speed in there, but managed to get it through. And that's Clay up to P5. Now becoming under pressure from James Brown. Gap at the front, still 2.5. Captain Marshall there in 3 seconds in P3. None of the top 10 have got penalties. Oh, and we've got Halsey into the pits. Well, a medium tyre, or will it be soft? We'll see. It's a medium tyre for him. Got runners all out. Riker fastest lap of the race, 45.5. So top 10, top 9 even, should now go to the end on these tyres. We've got Alpine there. Clay looking up the back of Chip. Clay is in a Ferrari sandwich. No one really at the front making any moves. 7/10 back on chip as we go through there. 7/10 back. No one really in a position to be making any overtakes at the moment. Well, gap at the front down to 2 seconds. 2.1. Cool, that's closed in a bit. Gap to Marshall now 4 seconds. Those two at the front are pulling away. Desperately looking to get past James Brown here. Got no EOS left. So far, got Ruben in the pits. Each winning off his 12 old mediums. 13 old mediums. Maybe going into the pits to swap to another set of mediums or a soft maybe. Oh, what about Curly's making a pass on Curly as well as Riker. Curly's gone back down to P12. Going for Riker up. Thompson with another 3-second warning. Ruben and Chaos both put soft tyres on for the end. Gap on the front's down to 1.8 seconds. Gould is rinsing his ARS trying to catch him up. 6 seconds, it could be a close finish. As takes hindsight. Anderson in the pits. Anderson has pit and quit. McClay has managed to get past the ship and up into 4th place, 2.7 seconds off the back of Marshall. So James Brown is now right up his backside of his teammate. Right behind James Brown. Still battles going on, 3 laps to go. Is maintaining that gap at the front, lap 20 of 22. Aussie. Quite catch James Brown there. James Brown couldn't quite catch Chip. Chip is just out of the DRS from play now as well. Very close to the back of Riker. Gap still at 1.6 at the front. Coming round turn one. Pin through a rouge. Downshifting. White is going to pump out his ERS. Aldi's got his ERS and his DRS. He's going for the move down the outside. Breaks a little bit later and takes the move, and move is done. Gap on the front down to 1.5 seconds. Gap there is Clay and swap places with Chip. We've missed that. He's in the Ferrari sandwich again. This is the final lap of the race. And Wab has managed to stay out of. Oh, Wookie past James Brown. Wookie manages to keep the position. And gets up another time penalty. Gap's just at 1.2 now as they come around the final few corners. Up to Wab as he comes towards the gap's just dropped below a second, but it won't matter. Gould will get the DRS. Will he? No, he won't. It's just outside. Wab comes across the line to take the win, and there comes the Haas, and there comes Gould just behind him. And there comes Marshall to cross the line in P3. Great drive there from Marshall. Brilliant race. And there is Clay in 5th. Just behind Chip, who's in 4th. Lucky in 6th. Gainful 7th. Great drive from Gainful there. James Brown P8. Wee Rabby 9. Housey P10 after that late pit stop. Riker P11, who was actually leading the race at one stage. Hindsight P12. Curley 13. Kane 14. And Ruben 15, the last one of the point scorer, so also just there outside the points in P16. Chaos P17 on his debut here at CDR. From what I saw, it was a good race for everyone. Go. Great drive from the top 5, 6 drivers. There you go, Mr. Webb. That's you. Gould and Marshall there on the podium. So race winner, fastest lap. Fastest lap was Kane. Housey was the most overtakes and the games driver of the day. So there we have it. There's your race results. I shall nip over and get the interviewees if they can join us. Let's see if they can jump in. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Marshall, I'm struggling to find you. Where are you? There you are, I've got you. Let's get them in. Let's have a chat. If they can make it. Right, let's get this show on the road. We're waiting for Wab. Oh, Wab's joined anyway. Mr. Marshall, congratulations on the podium. That was a tough race. It was good. It was enjoyable. I don't think I've spoke to you. Have I spoke to you in this season? I can't remember whether. Right, okay. That's a while since we spoke. I knew, bud. I knew. So I did say in quali it could be a bit of a surprise, with a few new names up on the top. So how was it? Tough quali? All right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. That well, see, when everyone came in, it was it lap four, lap five, maybe? Was it that? Yeah. So I was like, no, stay out, stay out. And then everyone came in, so it went totally against what I was thinking. Obviously, if I'd have stayed out, I'd have dropped down. But so you choose to come in then and then just swap to hards and stay to the end. Yeah, yeah. It was chaos, and Micah both stay out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did. He did. He did amazing. Yeah, yeah. It did, yeah, yeah. He sort of pulled away a little bit while Gould was stuck behind a few other drivers. So he did, yeah, it was whoever that was, I can't remember. But it was, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was Gould. Good to speak to you, bud. Good to have you here on the podium. I don't think I've ever spoken to you on the podium. Maybe once, possibly, but I don't think I've ever spoken to you. So it's nice to have a few different pushes up here. To be fair, how was it? Yeah, you got a good start off the line. I saw you pointing over towards him. You got into turn one with him, in front of him, and then uh, Wab just took the lead from you. it was good. Yeah, I bet you are. But Wab pulled out a good lead, and then it was sort of it was hovering about 1.8 seconds, 2 seconds, and then Gould just slowly just pulled it back in. uh, yeah, it's good. It's good to have you all three on the podium. To be fair. Yeah, he did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a bit early, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. But yeah, you did well to pick because you were the lead car, weren't you? You did well to choose to go in. Yeah, 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 yeah. You double stacked with Wookie, didn't you? I think everyone double. Yeah, only slightly, only a second. But no, I think everyone did because everyone came in. All the teams were double stacked, so it didn't really. It was a second driver that lost out, really. But no, it was yeah. But it had to be done. Yeah, yeah. No, it was good. Yeah, as I was just saying to Marshall, then I was like, I wouldn't have gone in. I don't think. I think it was a bit early, but everyone made the decision to go in, so obviously it was the right decision to go in. Wow. Yeah. Excellent. Right. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah. No probs. Catch you in a bit. See you in a bit. See ya. So that does in fact bring us to the end of the stream. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for the guys watching it. If you're watching it later on or tomorrow or whenever, it's appreciated. Do my best. It is hard on your own, but hope you enjoy it. Join us again on Tuesday where we're in the F2s and we're heading to the Netherlands for the penultimate race of the season. I'm back here Friday and Sunday for Tier 1, 2 and 3. So I shall see you then. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers, guys.